Hello, it's Anthony from Semi-Informatic, and today we're going to be playing Alan Wake. This is one of my favourite games, and if you want to buy this game after you've seen this video, you can't anymore. It was taken off Steam and probably taken off all of the other digital distribution platforms because it contains a lot of licensed music, and as the licenses ran out, the game was just removed from sale, which I think is probably a better way of handling the situation than what Rockstar did with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and just neuter their product. So big ups for Remedy for, at least having, I guess, the testicular fortitude, as they would say in the wrestling, to say, no, this is a definitive version of our game, and if we can't sell it anymore, we can't sell it. So I'm going to show you a little bit right now. You may be able to pick it up secondhand on Xbox 360. So it's not completely out of your reach, or there may be other ways that you can get it, who knows. I'm not going to go right from the start because there's a lot of FMV in this game, so I'm just going to pick a chapter, and all you need to know in this section of the game is that Alan Wake has woken up, as is his name. His wife is missing and weird stuff seems to be happening, and he's been in a car accident, so let's do it.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Alright, here we go with the main, I guess, gameplay loop of Alan Wake.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma.
I guess this isn't actually the gameplay loop. It's just Alan monologuing about things.
I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
So, you run around a bit.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Obviously not this way. Oh, bye, Alan. Or bye, Alan's car, I should say. So this game cops a bit of flack because its combat is probably a little bit simplistic and repetitive, but I didn't mind it. It's an interesting game.
Hello? Someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Well, shit. Anyway, as I was saying, the game's combat can be a little bit repetitive, the controls can be a little bit funny at times, but I kind of like the feel of this game. It kind of feels like a sort of a Twin Peaks sort of Stephen King story.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
And it's split up into episodes even though it was released as one game, so you're kind of like playing episodes of like a TV series. I just really like the feel of the game. And at the time it was quite pretty too.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Although there are some things, I guess, like you can see here, this obviously means that we are going to have to fight something. We're not going to be able to let out of that area because we're, walking over into something that we can't actually get out of. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a wander and see if I can't find anything. I don't think there's anything up here yet. Later on in the game, there are quite a few secrets off the beaten path. There's things to collect like coffee thermoses and pages of the novel that Alan has written that he does not remember writing, which can clue you in on what's going to happen in the game.
Anybody there? Please. I've been in an... Hey! Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
So Carl Stuckey was the guy who was supposed to lease Alan the cabin that he was staying in here with his wife, but he was sick and couldn't give him the keys, so Alan got the keys off this mysterious lady. So I think this is maybe what happened to Carl. I don't remember how to get out those manuscript pages. Oh, there we go, yeah. So these are the ones that... that we've already gotten. And at this point, you know, the game's a little bit simple. We don't have a weapon yet. We can jump. I'm not even sure we can run yet.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Product placement. Alright, now at least we know what we're doing. So let's pick up some batteries. Because Alan Wake, combat in Alan Wake takes two, I guess, phases. Two forms. No, we can't do that. Not yet, anyway.
Yes. Hello?
You can see the sight and keep those cholesterol levels.
This is bad.
Shit. At some point Ellen does learn how to run. I'm guessing it's not today. Right. Now we're going to get combated. I think.
More of them.
So you pop them with your torch, and then you shoot them with your gun. They don't like being in the light, so you can use
My head pounded.
lights like this one to help you.
Fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Now you can also see these arrows. They lead you towards caches of batteries and weapons and things like that. They only appear when they're lit, though.
Hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Right up. Don't want to pick the flare gun. That's for special occasions. Now we've got this. Also, that's it. The shoulder buttons are run, and I think dodge as well.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
All right. I like how this is basically like an emergency station for if you're caught out in the woods and you just get batteries and bullets. So I think we're supposed to go down there, but I might go up here and have a look. See if we can't find any hidden... Or maybe we're supposed to go through there, I don't know. But either way, I'm having a look up here. I'm probably going to get punished for it. No, nothing. Okay. Now, which way are we supposed to go? It could be that way. Yep, there's a checkpoint. Quite often checkpoints will be... Okay. Quite often checkpoints will be under lights.
What the hell was that?
So you got to get to the next light. Then you're safe. And that's like a theme of the game.
Something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I think Alan might be afraid of water, like hydrophobic. But hey, he made it. Nice work, Alan. Get over this way, or is this just... Oh yeah, I think there's a page over here. I was going to say, they're not going to let us off that easy. There's going to be more combat. Sometimes they'll pop up next to you or behind you as well.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Ow. Notice my flashlight's gone down. That slowly recharges. I was wondering if I could shoot that thing. I probably could, you know. What do you reckon that we were supposed to shoot that? No, apparently not. Okay. Usually red means shoot. Not in this case. Okay. Oh, there's something here. There's our little yellow marks. Not really keen about walking underneath that. Or do we have to climb up the thing? Okay. Oh, it's up here, is it? Now, some of these, like, secret caches have bad guys in them as well.
Taken. They're taken.
So you have to be careful. Of course, Alan Wake only trusts Energizer brand batteries. Now, how do we get down here without killing ourselves? Is remember we got that what do you call it? Flare gun if we need to. I think that just instantly kills things in an area.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
More revolver ammo. They certainly give you a lot of revolver ammo in this game. I think we might be hitting a puzzle section.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Yeah. Oh, thermos flask. I think there's an achievement for getting those. Let's just make sure it's not down here first. Oh, I can see something up there. Running under this thing seems like a terrible idea.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There we go. You can certainly go through batteries and other things quickly. Batteries and bullets. What have we got here? Shotgun. But only 2 bullets, so I might leave that until we really need it. Another manuscript page. If you read these things.
I heard them before I saw them.
There we go.
Looking down from the Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease.
There we go. Alright. Let's get this generator started. Hey, it's in the light too. You'll find that when bad guys come along and you stand in the light, they won't go away completely. They'll usually kind of retreat. And then sort of come back and get you once you move out of the light. But you get health back when you're in the light, so, you know, that's good. Is that going to be tall enough? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, mostly. Okay. There you go, Alan. I will say one thing though, like at the end of each level, they tend to play like a licensed song, or at the end of each episode. So if I kill the audio to the game at some point, it's because I'm not looking to get a copyright strike on my YouTube account. So that's, I think, how we're going to handle that issue. Some shotgun ammo.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now.
I like this cohesiveness of storytelling. There's this guy who's running like a late night radio show in this town, and later on you actually go to the radio station.
Weather's absolutely still. The sky is
And that's not the only thing as well. There's also a TV show that you can watch. It's kind of a little bit like the Twilight Zone.
I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
I wonder if we'll come across any of those. It's another flare gun. That's all they're giving me is a flare gun.
It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Go ahead, caller.
What are you up to?
Can you play Freebird? And another manuscript page.
station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
It actually seems further away to me. There's a particular sound and the mist starts to swirl around in a particular way when... No! Run away, Alan! Oh! Right, so I died. Because I was trying to start the stupid fucking generator. Oh, we'll do that again. God, how embarrassing I'd die playing Alan Wake. Game that I've probably finished about 5 or 6 times. Maybe I'll just get them with the bloody flare gun. What I was trying to do is that the run button counts as a dodge button as well. I might just test this out. It might not actually have been the run button. Alan, being the sort of unfit writer that he is, can't run very far or very fast. Yes, the gas station, Alan, we know. Yeah, come on, Stucky, let's go. Oh, wrong gun. That's a flare gun. Okay, now we know what that looks like, huh? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I believe there are some instances in this game where the guys will just keep spawning if you don't move towards the next area. And I think this might be one of them. Also, coffee thermos. Hey, action shot. Give me my thermos. Damn it. I was so excited about the thermos I actually moved away from the keyboard there. I don't know where I'm supposed to go as well, which is a little bit tragic. Well, obviously if there are pages... Oh, keep hitting that jump button. Alan, what are you doing, mate? Yeah, I thought there was somebody behind me then. Now, is there a cache up here, or is it someone who's going to kick my ass? Look at that, there is a cache. And a chance for me to completely misuse a flare gun again. Alright, let's do it. Now there's driving sections in this game as well. Occasionally, like, things will come to life and you'll have to shine your torch on them. That's why I'm giving those things a wide berth. Yeah. That's how we do it. Well, that's how we waste ammunition. I guess I got 3 of them, though. Yeah, Alan's tired after running 3 feet now. Alright, stuff. Alright, so we're full with batteries. We got a shotgun. Oh, this will be one of those TV shows.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Okay.
Poor Dr. Colvin, filled by his own hubris or the ignorance of...
It kind of reminds me, like, I don't know if they're doing a takeoff of Futurama or if they're doing a takeoff of what was the other one? Sorry, the Twilight Zone. Like if they're doing the scary door or not. Alright, well we're probably gonna find some people here, I would imagine. Yeah, we're full up on everything. Which way are we supposed to go? There's like a light through there. I'm guessing it's through here though. It has to be through here. It's Carl Stuckey himself. Oh, and his buddies. Oh, didn't see you. Alright, fine. You're all in trouble. Oh! Maybe I'm in trouble. I am definitely in trouble. Ah, damn it. Yeah, no, tell me about it. Maybe we'll try to race through to that area. Couldn't get the batteries in fast enough. Alright, let's do it again. Can be. It definitely was dangerous in this case. Oh! Damn it.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
That was a lot harder than what I remembered it. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I should have saved both of the flare gun things for that. There doesn't appear to be a light here that I can go to get my health back. Let me hit a checkpoint anyway.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes. Hey, Deerfest. That sounds like fun.
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
All right. I think this is where it's going to end for us.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Right. Well, this is going to be it for us. This is Alan Wake. You can't buy this game anymore unless you grab it secondhand or an older copy or through other methods. So this has been Anthony for Semi-Informatic. I'll see you next time.